Good morning, students. Today, the topic of our discussion is reflective essay. See, children, the objectives first. By the end of this session, children, you will be able to understand how to write a reflective essay. And children, you will also be able to write in your own words the essay, "Pollution has become a great problem in a city." Now, children, let's discuss what actually is topical or reflective essay. Children, a reflective essay is your chance to reveal or talk about your personal insight about a topic. Children, you get a chance in reflective essay to tell your perception about a topic. The goal of the essay is to successfully bring out your beliefs, attitude, and observations. Children, actually the goal of this kind of essay is that you will show your beliefs, your attitude, and your observations towards a topic. Children, the composition could also include abstract topics that are based on social, political, and domestic issues. Such topics can be included in reflective essays, children, like education, democracy, discipline, friendship, patriotism, love, etc. So thus, for an example, if you were to write an essay on an abstract topic like love, how can you begin? You can begin with by writing your own philosophical meaning of the term. What you know about love, you can begin with that information through the prism of your experience. What you have experienced in your life, you can begin with that knowledge. Children, you can further develop on the common attribute by simply answering the questions given below. Children, you may even jot down some points to elaborate your essay, or you may answer to such questions like the purpose, why, how, significance, who to love, and all these. By answering all these questions, you may elaborate your essay. Children, let's discuss the tips and tricks for writing a reflective essay. Now, before writing a reflective essay, what you have to do, children, you have to write down all the material points you have on the subject or the experience. Children, whatever you know about the subject, whatever you know about the topic, or whatever you have experienced related to that topic, you have to note down that. Carefully choose some prominent ideas. It could be the difficulties you faced and how to solve them. Children, you have to be very careful while choosing the idea, what you are going to write there. It can be related to the difficulties which you have faced in your life, or what and how to solve such difficulties. Children, analyze the weak and strong aspects of the experience or subject. Children, you have to analyze, you have to evaluate the weak and strong aspects of the experience or of the topic. Evaluate and draw conclusion on the experience. Children, you have to evaluate and you have to draw the conclusion of that experience also. And by the end, children, conclude your essay by summarizing the main idea which you wanted to tell. Now, children, let's discuss one of the reflective essays, that is, "Pollution has become a great problem in a city." Describe some of the most important causes of pollution in your locality, its harmful effects, and how it can be checked. But children, before starting, I would like you to know that for classes 8th, 9th and 10th, the word limit of writing an essay is 300 to 350 words. And the word limit for classes +1 and +2 is 400 to 450 words. Children, your words should not exceed the word limit. Now, children, let's discuss the points on which our essay would be framed. First of all, children, quotation. Children, your quotation should be eye-catching. It should catch the reader's attention. And it is not necessary that you have to write quotation at the beginning only. You may write in between, you may write at the end. It depends. Next is, children, introduction. Children, introduction should be perfect. It should be such that it should attract the reader. It should force the reader to read your full essay. Then causes, effects, suggestions, and then conclusion. Children, you must conclude your essay by telling the main ideas, summarizing the full essay. Now, children, let's read the hints of the essay, and these hints will help you to frame your essay. See, children, environmental pollution occurs when pollutants contaminate the natural surroundings. Pollution has reached its peak due to the development and modernization in our lives. The poisonous gases emitted by the vehicles are the cause of many types of diseases. The establishment of large-scale factories belching out smoke, fumes, and chemically hazardous waste has now started having a telling effect on the environment. Rapid industrialization and deforestation is the root of the problem. Noise pollution, children, is caused by blowing of horns, rumblings from factories, and running of vehicles, aeroplanes, trains, etc. Air pollution causes allergies, asthma, lung cancer, and bronchitis. Radioactive pollutants, children, cause respiratory problems, paralysis, cancer, and other diseases. Excessive noise pollution can lead to deafness and anxiety, and we should take advantage of public transportation, and rather we should prefer to walk, and by the end conserve water as much as possible. So children, these are the lines, these are the sentences which we can use in our essay. Now children, let's begin our essay. So as we are going to begin our essay with quotation, so keep this thing in mind that whenever you begin your essay with quotation, the quotation should be directly linked to the introduction. It should be related to the introduction. See now, environmental pollution is an incurable disease. It can only be prevented. The only solution to pollution is a people's humane revolution. Pollution should never be the price of prosperity. After this, children, we can introduce our essay by telling what actually environmental pollution is. See what we have written here. Environmental pollution occurs when pollutants contaminate the natural surroundings. Children, contaminate means make impure or poisonous. So we may write, instead of contaminate, we may write pollute. So children, what does environmental pollution, when does it occur? When pollutants, they pollute the natural surroundings, when they contaminate the natural surroundings. Pollution disturbs the balance of our ecosystem. It affects our normal lifestyle and gives rise to human illness and global warming. Because of pollution, children, there is an increase in global warming and human illness also. And what is global warming, children? It is a gradual increase in the temperature of Earth's atmosphere. Pollution has reached its peak due to the development and modernization in our lives. So children, what is the reason behind the increase in pollution? That is the development and modernization in our lives. With the development of science and technology, there has been a huge growth of human potentials. Children, human potentials means capacity of humans to improve. So humans have improved a lot. Humans have improved a lot with the development of science and technology. People have become prisoners of their own creations. Children, people, the humans, they have become prisoners because of their own creations. We waste the bounties of our nature without the thought that our actions cause serious problems. Children, bounties means something that is given generously. We can write generosity, we may write generousness. So children, we people, we waste the generosity, we people waste the gifts of our nature without even thinking the action may cause serious problem. We must deepen our knowledge of nature's laws and broaden our understanding of the laws of human behavior in order to deal with pollution problem. So children, what we have to do, we have to increase our knowledge. We must know about the nature's law in order to deal with the pollution problems. Now children, let's discuss the causes of pollution. So children, what are the causes of pollution? Yes, the emission from vehicles, large influx of population into the cities, or industrialization, establishment of factories, and so on. There are so many causes. Let's read the causes now. In the cities, a major cause of pollution is vehicular traffic. The emission children means discharge of something, especially gas or radiation. And instead of emission, we may write discharge, we can write release. So children, the emission from thousands of vehicles has made life of the people very difficult. So emission of carbon dioxide, the emission of such gases has made the life of people very difficult. The poisonous gases emitted by the vehicles are the cause of many types of diseases, and because of such release, there has been an increase in various diseases. Because of large influx means arrival or entry of large number of people or things. So because of large influx of population into cities, the quantity of garbage means rubbish, is increasing. So children, because of the population, because of the increase in population into the cities, because of arrival of large number of people into the cities, so the quantity of garbage is increasing. This is dumped into rivers, thereby polluting water. So children, this garbage in turn is dumped into rivers, and thereby as a result it pollutes our water. This endangers aquatic life. Aquatic means water, or we may say marine life. So this endangers aquatic life and also contaminates drinking water. So children, it also contaminates the drinking water. The establishment of large-scale factories, belching means discharging, or we can use the word emitting. So children, the establishment of large-scale factories that belching out smoke, fumes and chemically hazardous waste has now started having a telling effect on the environment. So children, the waste, the chemically hazardous waste which is discharged by the factories, it has a telling effect on the environment. Telling means a forcible, significant, a very effective. So forcible effect on the environment these waste or gas, smokes and fumes have. Rapid industrialization and deforestation is the root of the problem. Children, rapid industrialization and deforestation is the root cause of this problem. Smoke and smoke vitiate the air. Vitiate, children, means destroy. We can use the word impair, we can use spoil, contaminate. So children, smoke and smoke vitiate the air. Toxic chemicals, metals, oils and household waste, all these things pollute water. Now children, next pollution is noise pollution. It is caused by blowing of horns, by rumbling. Rumbling means a continuous deep sound. Rumbling from factories, running of vehicles, aeroplanes, trains, etc. And because of all these results in noise pollution. Loudspeakers also, children, becoming a major source of noise pollution in modern times. Because of loudspeakers also, there has been an increase in noise pollution. Pollution causes different types of diseases, children. Because of pollution, there has been an increase in large number of diseases. Air pollution, it causes allergies, asthma, lung cancer and bronchitis. Similarly, radioactive pollutant, they cause respiratory problems, paralysis, cancer and other diseases. Children, excessive noise pollution can lead to deafness, anxiety, stress, increase in the rate of heartbeat and other health issues, other health problems. This we have discussed, children. These are the effects. We have discussed in the previous slide the causes. Now we are discussing the effects of pollution. Industrial effluents. Effluents, children, means liquid waste or sewage discharge into river. We may write pollutants or waste. Children, industrial waste which are dumped into the rivers further add to the water pollution level. The disposal of solid and semi-solid waste from agricultural practices and from insanitary habits is heavily polluted by hazardous means dangerous, materials and microorganisms. So children, the agricultural practices and from insanitary habits, the waste which is in the form of solid or semi-solid waste, it is polluted by the hazardous materials and microorganisms which later on enters the food chain or water or create numerous health problems. Children, instead of numerous, we may write countless or multitudinous health problems. Environmental pollution has negatively affected the life of both animals and human beings. Children, environmental pollution, it has affected not only human beings but also animals. The only way to control current environmental issue is to implement conservation method and create sustainable development strategies. Now children, we are discussing the suggestions. Fine. And what we have to do, we have to control environmental issues in order to get rid of environmental pollution, and we may implement conservation methods and create some sustainable development strategies. What we have to do, we should find some effective solutions in order to restore our ecological balance. Children, it is very important to make use of sustainable food choices. One should choose local food whenever possible and buy organically grown vegetables and fruits or grow at their own. Children, organically grown means without use of chemical fertilizers. So what is the thing that the people, they should choose the food or vegetables which are organically grown. First of all, we should make sustainable transportation choices. We should be very careful for transportation. We should take advantage of public transportation. So children, we should move to public transportation, or rather we should walk whenever possible. Consolidate our trips. Consolidate means merge our trips, and consider purchasing an electric car. We should opt for an electric car. People should conserve energy and use energy efficient devices. It is also essential that we should understand the concept of reduce, reuse and recycle. So people should use energy efficient devices, and we should also understand the concept of reduce, reuse and recycle. Now again, children, suggestions only. We should conserve water as much as possible and dispose of toxic waste properly. One should not use herbicides and pesticides and only use natural, environmental friendly chemicals for everyday chores. So instead of using herbicides or pesticides, instead of using chemicals, one should use natural, environmental friendly chemicals for everyday chores. Now children, let's discuss the conclusion of this essay. Environmental pollution is one of the biggest problems caused by human activities that we should overcome to see a tomorrow. So children, it is the biggest problem that is caused by human activities, and we should overcome it in order to see a better tomorrow and guarantee our descendants a healthy life. And in order to guarantee our descendants a healthy life, we should get rid of this problem. People should know everything about all consequences of the environmental pollution in order to prevent the worst from happening. So people should be made aware of all the consequences of environmental pollution so that they would not see the worst coming out of it. Let's protect the water we drink, the air we breathe, the soil we use to grow our food. One has rightly said, be a part of the solution, not pollution. So children, this was all about the essay. See, at the end also we have used quotation. We have begun with our quotation only. So it is up to you where you want to use quotation. And but the thing is, your essay should be in sequence. It should be based on some points, like we have begun with quotation, then introduction, then causes, effects, suggestion, and at the end conclusion. So hope you have understood. Children, do the assignment given in your SNAP homework. Thank you.